Is The Simpsons a cartoon or a crystal ball? It seems like every year, another clip from the show goes viral, claiming it predicted a major world event or a new piece of technology, from gadgets we use every day to massive shifts in pop culture. How does a simple animated comedy keep getting the future so eerily, right? Is it magic? A time-traveling writer? Or something else entirely? Let us dive in and see if we can unravel the mystery behind the world's most famous cartoon prophets. So, let's start with the small stuff. The everyday tech that we now take for granted. Remember the episode, Lisa's Wedding, from way back in 1995. It was set in the futuristic year of 2010. In that episode, Lisa's fiancé makes a call using his watch. A smartwatch with video calling capabilities. This was almost 2 decades before the first Apple Watch was released. It's an incredible piece of foresight. They didn't just stop there. In the same episode, Lisa has a video chat with Marge, which looks remarkably similar to FaceTime or Skype calls we make today. Think about it. In the mid-90s, the internet was still in its infancy for most people. The idea of video calling was pure science fiction, yet The Simpsons painted a picture of it that became our reality. They also showed us things like baby translators and holographic mail. While we're not quite there yet, the show has a knack for imagining technology that eventually makes its way into our lives. It's almost as if the writers had a secret pipeline to Silicon Valley. Okay, so they nailed some gadgets. But what about pop culture? This is where it gets even stranger. Have you ever sent a text that autocorrect completely butchered? The Simpsons were making jokes about that back in 1994 in the episode Lisa on Ice. Kearney asks Dolph to write a note on his Newton device that says beat up Martin. The device corrects it to eat up Martha. This was a direct jab at the Apple Newton's notoriously bad handwriting recognition. It perfectly predicted the funny and sometimes frustrating autocorrect fails that plague our smartphones today. Then there's the big one. The Disney-Fox merger in a 1998 episode. When you dish upon a star. A shot of the 20th Century Fox studio lot shows a sign that reads, "A division of Walt Disney Co." It was played for laughs, a joke about Disney's ever-expanding empire. Fast forward about 20 years, and in 2019, Disney officially acquired 21st Century Fox in a multi-billion-dollar deal. Life imitated art in the most unbelievable way. How did they call a massive corporate merger 2 decades in advance? This brings us to the big question. How do they actually do it? Is there a secret formula? Well, the writers of The Simpsons have spoken about this. And the answer is less about psychic powers and more about a combination of intelligence, research, and a bit of luck. The writing team is packed with brilliant minds, many of whom have degrees from top universities like Harvard. They are experts in history, science, politics, and culture. When they create an episode, especially a future-themed one, they don't just pull ideas out of thin air. They study current events, social trends, and scientific research. They then take these trends and extrapolate them to their most logical and often most absurd conclusions for comedic effect. For example, to predict a political outcome, they might analyze the current political climate and make an educated guess about who might rise to power. For technology, they look at what scientists are working on and imagine its future applications. They create so many jokes and scenarios, hundreds and hundreds per season that, statistically, some of them are bound to come true eventually. It's like throwing 1,000 darts at a board. A few are bound to hit the bullseye. So, at the end of the day, is it coincidence or just sheer genius? The truth is probably somewhere in the middle. The show has been on the air for over 3 decades, producing more than 750 episodes. With that much content, the law of averages suggests some of their gags will eventually mirror reality. But you can't discount the sharp, satirical writing that forms the foundation of the show. The writers are masters of observation, taking the world around them and twisting it into comedy. In doing so, they sometimes manage to capture the essence of where our society is heading. Whether it's a lucky guess or a brilliant deduction, the fact remains that The Simpsons has an uncanny ability to keep us talking and wondering what they might predict next. It's one of the many reasons why, after all these years, the show is still so relevant. What do you think is their most impressive prediction? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite shows. See you next time!